Hi everyone, it is Thursday, December 8th, 2016, and this is episode 96 of Serenova Crafts. I'm your host, Jessica. I can be found as Serenova on Ravelry and Twitter, and as Serenova Crafts on Instagram. You can find the show notes for today's episode on my blog or in the Ravelry group, links down below if you're watching on YouTube. Also, I have started a Facebook group for this podcast. You're welcome to search for it on Facebook. It is an open public group. It's just Serenova Crafts Podcast. So feel free to look it up and join. I will post episode links and VKN links. And if you guys have any questions for me, you're welcome to ask me there as well. I know not everybody has Ravelry or wants to follow my blog or whatever. So I decided to go with that and set it up. So I am back home, as you can see, because last week I recorded at work. Today I am in my living room. Lots of shiny swords in the background. Because this is what we look like. The cat is wandering around, so she may or may not make an appearance behind me as I talk today. So I do have some actual knitting content and then a few other things going on. So first things first, I will be hosting my VKN tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is, I think with daylight savings, we're now -4 Greenwich Mean Time. Maybe. I need to double check that. But 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is East Coast of the U.S. So, yeah. And then I need to do the draw for the November finished objects thread. I did lock it I think I locked it December 2nd, so you guys might have had an extra day to get stuff in there. And I did open a new December thread that I will draw for in January. So I'm going to click over to Chrome, which is what I use. So there was 15 projects posted in the thread. I'm going to pull up my random number generator on my phone because I have the app installed, if I can find it. Excuse me for yawning. I've been feeling it the last couple of days. So 2 to 15. Let me click back over to the camera so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to hit the randomize button. 7. Number 7. Number 7 would be 13, 12, 11, 10. Imicol, you win again. You post so many projects. But hey, it's fine. You know what? You post projects, you win. So, just made a note that she's the one who won. And that's her Joker and the Thief. It's apparently a Melanie Berg pattern. Yeah, the Joker and the Thief by Melanie Berg. She did hers out of 2 turquoisey gradient sets, and they're actually really pretty. They might be gradient. I don't know. They're very interesting, and it's a very pretty shawl. And you can check it out in the project thread. So, and I did open the December thread, so that is stickied in the forum. Somebody has actually posted something. Imicol again. You're the first person to post. Posted it 3 hours ago, which was about 7:45 this morning, because it's almost not quite 11 here. So, I do some knitting content for you guys. I am planning to go to Spa up in Freeport, Maine in February. That's a spinning and knitting retreat, and it's actually held at the home of LL Bean. So if you're familiar with the company LL Bean, then this is their home base, and it is where they have a 24-hour LL Bean that never, ever, ever closes, as in the building was not designed with locks on the doors. So, because of that, and a whole bunch of people from my local yarn shop are going, I think I showed you this yarn 2 episodes ago. All of us are making Daybreak shawls, the Stephen West pattern Daybreak. It's a very scrunched up, crinkly copy, but there it is, Daybreak by Stephen West. So we're all making Daybreak shawls. They're all different colors and everything, but they are all out of my shop's unique yarn line called Sonder. So, and my mom is actually coming with me to Freeport, so she asked me to make her one as well. She's more of a sewer than a knitter, so I don't mind knitting her a project, especially because this one is working up so fast. I basically cast this on 2.5 weeks ago, and I'm actually halfway done. I'd say I'm about halfway done. I still have a whole bunch of stripes to do, but we'll hold it up so you can see. So here it is. It's obviously a top-down shawl, and as you can see, the stripes on mine are really subtle, but I like it. So it's a colorway that was decided to be called Rock Pool, and a colorway called Aged Cedar together. They're both Sonder yarn. One is Sonder fingering, one is Sonder sock. So here's the Aged Cedar, and here's the Rock Pool. And the cat is running around like a crazy kitty. Don't need floss in my knitting bag anymore. I went to the dentist yesterday. Fun, right? But they didn't have any more bags to put like your goodies in. So I had my knitting bag because I was knitting while I was sitting there in the chair because I don't like the dentist, so I needed something to distract me. So I just threw all my stuff in my knitting bag. I don't think I need floss in my project bag. Nope. Yes, I have a thing for foxes. It's a very cute fox bag. I love it. I don't think this woman is I don't think her Etsy shop's live anymore. It's sewn by Lindsay.etsy.com. She hasn't posted anything in ages. I think she might have stopped making bags, but it's a really nice bag. And like, I had to end up washing it because I accidentally spilled a drink on it, but it actually came out fine at the other end. So that's how my daybreak is going. I should actually put the pattern back in the bag so that I don't lose it, because I've been printing out my patterns again. And then the other project I've started, because I became obsessed with this pattern when I went to Rhinebeck, because one of the ladies who I stayed with in the cabin that was provided by Lynn of the Tangled Skein, the Two Tangled Skeins podcast, her name's Crystal, and she was another Canadian that had come down. I hadn't met her before, but she was an absolute sweetheart. But she had this rack that like I saw in the morning when we got up, right? Because we're all sitting there in our PJs drinking our tea, like trying to wake up. It was absolutely gorgeous. I like became obsessed with it. So like I got home and I messaged like the ladies in the cabin. I'm like, okay, what is this shawl? I want to make it. Send me the link. I will buy the pattern, right? So this is a it's called the Ohm Shawl, and it is by, I'm going to try to pronounce this properly. Oh, Andrea Mowry. Okay. I might have gotten the last name wrong, but Andrea Mowry. It's called the Ohm Shawl. Here's a slightly off-color printout because I needed new ink when I printed this. So here it is, right? And it's most of the instructions is just written out. It's got line by line. There is a little bit of color work. And there isn't actually another good picture in the printed out pattern, but I absolutely adored the shawl, and they actually sell kits for it. Unfortunately, I didn't have the money for a kit because the kits are out of my price range. Very pretty kits, but out of my price range. So Knitpicks was having a sale, so I went on Knitpicks, and yeah, mine's probably not going to be as wide as hers because I'm knitting it at a smaller gauge, but you know, and I can always get more yarn and do it again if I like, because my gauge is smaller. So, it will block out pretty wide. So that's actually that is almost as wide as hers. It's supposed to be 26 inches. Mine's going to be like 22. That's still pretty wide. So here it is. Because I finished section 1 last night while I was sitting here watching, I started watching Cooks vs. Cons on Food Network, Food Channel, whatever it is. Very entertaining show. So basically 2 professional chefs and 2 people who really like cooking but aren't professional chefs, and have judges try to figure out who's the cook and who's the con, who's not a professional chef. And if the con wins, they get $15,000. If the chef wins, they get $10,000. But anyways, fun show. So I finished section 1, which is has like this knit pearl design on the bottom. It will block out a little bigger because it does have some give to it. She has you use, what is she called? The German twisted German cast on. It's like a variation of the what is it? The regular cable cast on, when you hold the yarn in one hand and you manipulate, yeah, whatever it's called. It's like a version of that, but it's nice and stretchy. Like you can see how much I can pull the cast on edge. So that's nice. So as you can see, I have 2 colors. So this cream, which all of this is Knitpicks Wool of the Andes, by the way. This is all, so my main color is Cloud. Here, Knitpicks Cloud. Again, it was really bright. If I put a shadow on it, you can see it. Cloud. And then I have Whirlpool, which is like a same blue as my shirt. Whirlpool. Hi, cat. What's going on? You're running around like a crazy kitty. What's going on? What are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? Then I have Hyacinth, which actually I started doing this color next to the Cloud, and then I realized it was like a really big clash. So I switched it out for the lighter blue, and I think it works better. And then my last color is Blossom Heather, which, yes, pink. I know, me, not a pink person, but I thought it would work well with the two blues, and this is kind of recreating one of the kits from O Wool, because the O Wool is the brand of yarn she says to use in the pattern, but I don't have the money for a kit. It's very, very pretty, and I would love to support an indie dyer, but I'm working at a tea shop. So, oh, and I got some, when I ordered from Knit Picks, I got some shawl pins. This is one of them, because I need shawl pins, because I have a lot of shawls that I can't get to stay on my shoulders. So, that's what's been going on with me. These are the two projects I've really been working on, and I'm hoping to get them done. This is actually building up super quickly. Like, I knit this bottom section in like an hour. But keep in mind, this is worsted weight. There is a fingering weight version of the shawl called the Yoga shawl. Yeah, but I like the worsted weight version because of the size. And believe it or not, the Knit Picks wool of the Andes isn't actually scratchy. It's actually, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily wear it tight around my neck, but wear it on my arms or something and it'd be perfectly fine. This will have buttons. This will have buttonholes. We'll have buttons. You start at the end with that you sew the buttons onto, so there's no buttonholes yet. There'll be buttonholes at the other end. But hopefully next time you see this, it will be going pretty far. So, 3 more episodes, and then it's my 100th. I'm still trying to think of some giveaways and stuff. Probably do some pattern giveaways and other things like that. Give away some copies of my patterns. Give away some like pattern credits on Ravelry. But if anybody who's watching this wants to donate anything, just send me a PM on Rav and let me know, and I would be happy to promote you, your Etsy shop, your stuff, if you give me something to give away. So, with that, again, I will be hosting VKN tonight, because it's Thursday, at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I hope to see you there. Links will go up on Ravelry and in the Facebook group. So, have a good one. See you next week. Bye!